Hi fellas, as you can see I finished the second backboard for the upper level layout. And the houses you see there, I bought them off of Amazon from a company, Scenery Sheets, and it's the paper structures and scenery for modern trains. And this is a little brochure that they included in the package. And they also put mountains on each side and also brick walls, and I carried over the clouds on this board. And I secured it to the supports the same way I secured it the right one with the Velcro. And it really works out nice if anybody wants to use that method. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to shut this off, and then I'm going to show you how I actually cut out the houses from the material and how I glued it on. I'm going to end this now, and then I'll make another video. Take care, fellas. Hi, fellas. I'm at my workbench, and I'm just going to go over again the materials I used. And as I mentioned in the first video, I bought these prints of houses from this screen sheet, a paper structure and scenery for model trains. And they printed on a glossy paper. And I'm going to use this particular product on my third background. But what I did is I got my printer and I made copies of the building. And what I used is the paper that you use for resumes. Is a little heavier than the actual copy paper. And this is what it came out. It came out pretty good, as you can see. Now, I think the camera can pick it up. On the side of each of the building, the brick is different. And I'll explain why they do it this way. And also you see the roof is straight up. Now, I'm going to cut along these lines because all I want is a flat building. What you could do, and I just made it so you'll see what I'm talking about. Now this was the flat piece. And as you see how I cut some of the roof off. And I cut, of course, the white border. Now, what you could do, and as I mentioned, this brick and this brick is a little different. And the reason they did this is you can make two sides to the building by folding it, as you can see. And then you have your roof. Like so. Oh, my hand's in the way. Let me do that again. It's flat. So you fold it on this side, and you fold it here, and then you come across and fold it on the top. And then you just crease it so that you'll have a side of the building. Now the reason I didn't do this, as I mentioned, I don't have enough room for this to be sticking out on the background, because the track is so close to it. So I just couldn't do it. So what I did is I cut along that seam. I'll show you how I did it with a utility knife. I just came along and I lined it up like so, and then I just cut it. And then I did the other side. Oops, the camera's seeing this yet. I want you to see this. Again, I just cut it. Now the sides are off, and that's what I want. And this part here could stay. Of course, this is the roof. And this, I guess this is some fancy work that they did. Or what you could do is cut this and then get a piece of this and just cut it. I have a 1/2 inch and I just glue it along this seam. Now, what I used to glue it, well, before I did that, I had to make sure I needed a straight line, just like hanging wallpaper. So I got my square and I drew a line. So that, now I have a straight angle. So it would be like this. So I know this is straight, so then when I keep doing it, it'll be straight, it won't be slanted or up or whatnot. Now, the glue that I use, it's the same as you use on putting the scenery down on the layout. It's Elmer's glue, glue all, and you mix it. Now, when you're doing scenery, they say 50-50. But with this, you want it a little, you don't want it like a paste, but you want it a little thicker than 50-50. And this here, I mixed special for that. And what I did was, I put it in a little, well, this is a little pot, but anything you want to put it in. And then what I did was, I put it in, and you can see it's a little thicker. And it's just like with doing wallpaper. I have a brush. Let me just move this out of the way. I just want to make sure the camera picks this up. Okay. And just like with wallpaper, you just brush it on. And again, this is why I use the paper, because it's a little thicker than the normal copy paper. Now, like I said, like wallpaper, you just turn it over and you line it up. Like so. And then I have a dry brush, and you want to brush from the middle out so you don't get any air bubbles. And if it was a little loose or wet, it would bleed through it. But this seems to be the right mixture. And basically, that's it. That's how I did it, folks. And I just followed all the way through. So I just wanted to make the video, show you how I did it, and maybe somebody might want to use this method. Of course, as you know, there's many types of methods. I think what I'll do now is I'll end the video, run a couple of trains, we'll end the whole video. So everybody have a wonderful day and keep healthy. Take care now. Bye.
This is the dispatcher. Do you copy?
Copy that, dispatcher. I read you. Over.
Very good. Start up the call.
Thanks, dispatcher. We're ready to move. Tower, we're moving. Over. up and waiting on a clear track. Am I clear to make a move? Over.
Dispatcher here. You're clear to pull. Over.
Thank you, sir. Cleared to move. Here we go. Out. Dispatcher, we are moving. Over.
Roger that. Have a good run. Out.
Dispatcher, you got any more railroad for us? Over.
Affirmative. You have a clear track. Over.
That's great. All clear ahead. Out. Tower, we are moving. Over.
Roger that. Have a good run. Out.
Dispatcher, you got any more blocks for us? Over.
That's affirmative. Clear ahead. Over.
Thank you, sir. Clear signals ahead. Out.
Dispatcher here. Good.
We're running at restricted speed. Out. Dispatcher, made up. Am I clear to make a move? Over.
Negative. Please hold. Over.
Roger that. Let me know when I'm clear. Out. Dispatcher, we're going to outlaw if we don't move soon. Any plan yet? Over.
Signal indication. Over.
Okay. Sit tight. Out.
This is the dispatcher. You're clear to pull. Over.
That's great. Cleared to move. Here we go. Out. Dispatcher, are we clear through the diamond? Over.
That's affirmative. You have a clear track. Over.
That's great. Bureau, you've got 3 boards. Over. Very good. 4120 out.
Well, fellas, I hope you enjoyed the train run. I did. You have a great day. Bye now.